Hey, how you doing? Well, I've been going over this video again and again and again, putting it through different filters and taking screen grabs and you name it, with what little I know about computers. This is what I've come up with so far. These are actual screen grabs, these here first few images. And when you're watching the video, you don't actually see all this going on as it's happening, because it's happening so fast. The primary object looks dull orange, kind of like that, only a little bit duller. But when you start doing individual screen grabs, you start seeing some other colors there. So when I first spotted this, like I said in the other video, I thought it was an airplane. Spotted it on infrared, just a bright light. And the camera itself, it's got a small screen on it, and my eyes aren't that good out there in the dark. I can't actually see the object, but I can see some blinking going on, and I'm thinking, well, it's just an airplane coming in this direction. And it just didn't pan out that way, in my opinion. Now, this is an enhanced screen grab, and I'm thinking, well, maybe it's the atmosphere distorting the light coming off the landing gear or the aircraft lights. But I'm getting too much other structure within the object itself to really buy that argument. It's the simplest argument, the Occam's razor argument, but the screen grabs and the enhancements just don't allow that to hold up. So what I'm getting here is a opposition, which you need in a magnetic field, or you're going to have in an electrical field of some kind. So I keep seeing this showing up, and in this area right here is either a power source, or else this is where a beam of some kind, radio waves, scalar waves, something along those lines, are coming into that ship's knowledge base or particles and causing it to do what it's designed to do, which is apparently fly without any power plant or wings or anything else. And this is a 1 minute section of the video. It's a 6-minute video, and I spared you all the shaking around part when I was moving the camera to try to get pictures and reset the tripod. So there was a lot of shaking going on when I did that. But anyway, this is what I got here. And it wasn't going really fast as far as, gaining any distance, which made me think that it was still just an incoming aircraft. So this is one of the filters that I put it through. And here's where it's showing up this power area right here. And right in here, you can see a break in these waves for some reason. And then they come back together here, which you might expect in a magnetic object, or an object that's responding to magnetic waves. Either way, even if it is the landing light on an airplane, I guess you're going to get variances in the colors as they're coming through the atmosphere. But this particular filter here shows that even a little bit better. You can see this break right here in a high power energy area right here, and these energy waves, or gravity waves, on the outside. And just like a topographical map, it's showing you the orb shape of this object. So it could be, again, like I said, just it could be a blur, out of focus landing light, but I just don't think so. because I'm getting, like I said, these high intensity areas right here. And if it was a landing light or a single light, you'd expect more of a diversity in where that light's being broadcast um, throughout the object, like it does there. But again, you can see the variances of the power level. And this is the object itself, screen grab of it. And if there's particles here, you can see them being affected by magnetic or radio waves. And it's bunching these particles up, in my opinion, in different areas. So this has either got an internal source, like a, oh gee, I don't know, I'm not a scientist, I'm kind of an artist sort of a person, so I don't know all the technical terms, but if you've got some kind of a radioactive piece, a chip or material in here, and you're firing scalar waves at it, it's going to energize that right there and cause a reaction. And if you can steer it in some kind of way, you kind of got something there. So this is the second part of the video here. I know it's kind of shaky here at the beginning. And it's kind of boring if you're not into UFOs and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, I don't have any explanation other than it's a UFO. I mean, I can't figure out what it is. It doesn't look like an airplane, in my opinion, would this close up. This is when it was almost over the top of where I was at. And you can see the shimmer and the energy waves and the pulsing that's going on within the object, either from internal mechanisms or directed energy beams that are causing it to move through the atmosphere. Heck, it might even been outside our atmosphere, I don't know. But anyway, there's another screen grab of it. That's an enhanced screen grab, and you can see, I don't know what kind of device you may be looking at this or watching this on, if you still are. No. Anyway, but right here in this area, these little chips or energy areas here have 4 parts to them, and there's 4 little lines that divide each one of these here. So I don't know if those might be uranium chips or something like that, or if it's just a configuration of energy, or the magnetic forces are causing the particles to bunch up like that. But I've seen that in other videos of objects like this that I have. Again, here's another enhanced version of a screen grab, and you can see that high intensity energy area right there with an opposing apparently energy field to it, and it's shuddering waves of energy throughout the object. Fascinating, if you ask me. Sure did make for some neat screen grabs and stuff, but I have no idea what it is. If you have any ideas as to what it might be, please feel free to let me know. Appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.